Today, we're gonna do sukiyaki. Those of you who have been to Japan before know how wonderful it is to walk into a restaurant and smell that beautiful scent of beef and soy sauce, wafting out of all these pans. It is one of those things that are really simple to do and everybody can enjoy it around the table, yet it feels very luxurious. Mainly because of these beef slices, right? When you see this nicely marbled beef, you just feel so excited. Now, the main thing with sukiyaki is of course the beef slice, and we got these from Nikuichi. You can get them online, and this is the premium beef from the strip loin. This is the lean beef from the shoulder clot. Both are very good. If you like it richer, you can buy more of the premium cut. But I feel that sometimes it's good to have a bit more of the lean cut because then you can actually eat more. First of all, you need to get your tofu ready. This is pressed tofu, which I've wrapped in a piece of kitchen paper. What we're going to do is to broil it. Just need a burner, broil it. You just want to get that nice char on the top of the tofu. So what I've done was just wrap it with some kitchen paper and then put a little weight on it so that you'll squeeze out all the excess water. So when the excess water is all squeezed out, it's easy for you to broil it. If you don't have a burner, you can just simply put this on a pan. Just gently sear it on the pan, and once you get all this char, you're ready to go. Now we're gonna just cut this tofu into little cubes. Next, we're gonna get some leek. So you need something like this. Of course, if you can get Japanese leeks, all the better. Let's put a piece of baking paper on this. Later on, you will know why. This is your regular Chinese cabbage. We just need a few leaves of this. These are the local tang-o. Whenever I eat tang-o, it reminds me of the story of this old lady who went on a tour to Taiwan. You heard this one before? Yeah, she went on a tour to Taiwan. They were on a tour bus and they were traveling like few hours to the next destination, right? And so the tour guide wanted to liven things up. So everybody has to go and pick a song and sing a song. So this poor old lady doesn't know any song. So when it came to her turn, right, she just said, but I don't know any song. I only know one song. And the song is Tang-o. So everybody was like stunned. I said, got this song called Tang-o meh? Never heard before. They say, 来，你唱，给我们听。当我们都在一起，在一起，在一起。Okay, so we chopped up the tang-o. For carrots, right, you can just slice them. I'm going to cut them into little flowers, right? So I'm just going to basically slice the carrot into this, like that. And I got one of these cookie cutters. So I just cut them, alright? So that you have a nice little flower like that. We have shiitake mushrooms. We're going to take off the stems. And then we're just going to cut a pattern, a nice pattern on the top of the mushrooms. Okay, this is purely for decoration. This is enoki. Just cut off the bottom of the stem and just want to separate them a little bit. Okay. The little carrots, I'm just gonna put them up here. See how nice that is? Okay, we've got some of this shirataki, which is a konnyaku noodles, right? I'm gonna drain it first. When you first open the konnyaku, right, the konjac, you got this very fishy smell. That's not very nice. So what we're gonna do is just boil it for 2 minutes and then drain it, and later on we'll put it together with the set. So the advantage of these things, right, is actually this is very high in fiber and it's 0 calories. So it's one of those diet foods, if you just want something to fill up your tummy but you don't want to get, put on weight, this is good stuff to use. Alright, so I'm just going to boil this. After boiling the shirataki, just drain it. You just want to quickly cool it under running water. So for the shirataki, just give it a cut so that it's easier to eat. Alright, one final thing to do before we actually start cooking the meat, we're going to talk about the eggs. Now, when you're in Japan, the first time we had sukiyaki, right, they gave us all these eggs and we didn't know what to do with the eggs. So, you know, the Chinese style, just crack the egg, put into the soup, right? That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to cook the meat and then immediately dip it into raw egg and eat it. Now, when you need to eat raw eggs, you need to be careful about where you buy your eggs. So I managed to get these eggs which are pasteurized, means that they've been put through a low heat for a certain amount of time. It doesn't cook the eggs, but it kills all the bacteria. So make sure you get pasteurized eggs. Okay, now the eggs all beaten up. Alright, so now it's time to sukiyaki. So we heat up the pan and give it a bit of oil. The first thing you put in is all the leeks. In Singapore, I think most people know sukiyaki more like a steamboat. Maybe Singaporeans just like it more soupy and they drink the soup. But actually for sukiyaki, you're not supposed to drink the soup. It's actually not soup, it's actually cooking sauce and it's very thick. So you eat it with rice or you can finish it with some udon. So now it's time to cook the beef. Look at that, that's a beautiful slice of Wagyu. This is the premium Wagyu. And it's cut 3mm thick, right? Which is the perfect cut for sukiyaki. I'm going to throw in some of this sukiyaki sauce. And that's done. Just going to put it into the egg. And then you're going to use this. You can serve this to your guests. And they're supposed to coat it with the egg. And no words. Now, you're not supposed to eat from these long chopsticks, okay? It's just filming. So, there's some artistic license. So now all these vegetables, we are just going to add it to the pan. So I'm just going to do it this way. This is my little trick, right? So, it's all in. And then, ta-da! We got the shirataki. Some more of the sukiyaki sauce. Just add some water. Okay, we'll just let it simmer for a while. So the vegetables been simmering for a while. Look at that. Everybody sitting around the table. Everybody enjoyed the first piece of nice premium Wagyu. So now we're gonna cook some more of the. This is the leaner cut of beef. It comes from the shoulder clod of the cow, which is the chuck. Okay, around this area. So as you can see, it's very easy to set up sukiyaki at home. All you need to know is where to get that beautiful Wagyu beef. And right now, it's so easy because you can order it online from Nikuichi. They are Japanese butchers, so they know how to cut the beef exactly for the sukiyaki. Those of you who have tried to buy this the last time, know you have to be fast. We got 50 sets of premium and 50 sets of lean, and it's going at a very special price. Instead of $120, the premium Wagyu is going for 100, and that's 400 grams of really good quality beef. And then you got the lean beef, which is usually selling for 60, is going for 50. Not only that, you get a bottle of Kikkoman sukiyaki sauce, which is what I use today, for every tray of beef that you buy. And they also have Japanese pork belly and pork loin. One tray like this, about 400 grams, is going for $20. Usual price, $30. So make sure, quickly, don't say I never show you, right? Quickly go and click on the link and buy your sets and have yourself a nice sukiyaki meal. Until next time, happy cooking!